It's the most advanced warplane in the world. Britain and the United States are increasingly flying the F-35 in public, but its fifth-generation capabilities remain a closely guarded secret. So it's perhaps surprising a Chinese-owned company is making some of its circuit boards.
I think it's breathtaking. It's not a question of is this bad, but it's a question of how bad is it. Chinese theory of warfare says that conflict is a battle between systems. And if you know your opponent's system because you're inside it, it gives you a massive advantage.
His surprise came after I told him about the ownership of this Gloucestershire-based supplier of printed circuit boards. Exception PCB's been making them for years for another link in the F-35 supply chain called GE Aviation. What's unusual is it was bought by Chinese firm Shenzhen Fastprint in 2013. A senior manager here did seem happy to speak to me when I first contacted the company a couple of weeks ago, but he said he had to check first with his Chinese boss, as well as with the customer that Exception PCB sells these circuit boards to. The answer came back as no. I've just gone in to check whether there's any chance that they would speak on camera, but again they've said no. The Ministry of Defence promoted Exception PCB's F-35 credentials in this publication. It said the firm makes the circuit boards that control many of the F-35's core capabilities. A tweet said therefore the jet's engines, lighting, fuel and navigation systems. But an MOD spokesman is now playing down the relevance. He said Exception PCB produces bare circuit boards, and as a result, there are no risks associated with their product in the F-35 aircraft supply chain. This rival manufacturer disagrees. He says it's possible to glean information on a product just from the circuit board's design.
We're under strict instructions from any customer, let alone the military, not to share their information with someone else because they could copy it.
US firm Lockheed Martin is the prime contractor for the F-35 program. It has a huge assembly line in the United States, but some parts come from suppliers in other countries that are also buying the jet. This means circuit boards made in Britain are on the entire fleet. There's no suggestion Exception PCB or its Chinese parent have done anything wrong. But this expert is surprised about any China link, given US concerns about Chinese spying.
For a programme of such importance, high technology, and then bearing in mind the strategic competition between China and the United States, the fact that you've got almost any Chinese input has got to be a massive concern to everyone involved in the programme.
China's role in the F-35 could be bigger than one small Chinese-owned company. Lockheed Martin was only able to say it's not aware of any other such suppliers at this time. That may not wash with President Donald Trump, who views Beijing with deep suspicion. Deborah Haynes, Sky News.
Am I the reason you get stoned every week now? Build up integrity, got you texting, emailing me, wanting me to feel with you. Baby, just face reality, move on.
Sometimes it's hard to face reality.